Alright, good morning everyone. Today is the 27th of May and it's officially 1 week until the first screening of Desert Winds, so I thought I'd use this opportunity of touring the film around Australia to start a little bit of a vlog for the Foil project. So today we're starting off the day with a little bit of training for the races. Should have started it a couple days ago because I was out in Rotto, but we'll play the clips now. Bit more of a boring day today, bit of training, and then we'll head into the shop for a day of work and see what happens in the afternoon. Let's get into it. Alright, so today I'm going to try to do 20 minutes of running, focusing on keeping a heart rate. I'm going to go for about a heart rate of 150, whatever pace that is. And we're going to do 6 hill runs of a hill near my house. Taking the dog, which normally stuffs it up a bit, but we'll see how we go. Let's do it. Good boy. Let's go. Alright, so just got the heart rate to basically 150. 17 minutes to go. Right, so I'm running at a pace of 5 minutes 10. My heart rate's hit 170. Clearly not very trained for running at the moment. Bree, good chance to show your catching skills. Yes, nice stuff. Alright, so I've decided to do another 10 minutes. Certainly not my quickest 5k time. Well, the heart rate's sitting at like 160 now, which is much better. So, only 2 minutes left. Alright, so we've done the 30 minutes. Now we just gotta do our 6 hill climbs. Here's the start line right here. Lakey's ready. Let's get it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, they suck. But insane view. Ah, Lakey, happy jog. 5 more. Oh, lap 2 done. All right, 3 done. Hip felt a bit funny, so I'm actually going to call it there and recover on the way back home. Alright, so just had a bit of food, and now we're going to go do a flat water paddle up session just down at the river. Just down at the ocean. Hopefully can bounce off a couple bumps and there's no weed, and gonna get it filmed. My goal is to do a 1 kilometer pump on the 960 and 120 tail. So see you there. Good boy, like you coming. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Bit of backwash too. Oof. Alright, so I always try to start with just paddling on each side. James says it gives you a bit of balance, which is good because we're a very one-sided sport. So always start the session with a little bit of just paddling along, focusing on particularly using my left side because I basically never use it. But there's a sick little swell rolling through and backwash. It's gonna be really fun. Alright, so just made it 1 kilometer on that first attempt. The backwash is actually way better with the wind than the waves coming in. Actually a lot of fun, but hard work. Gonna try to do 4, I reckon. 4 of these and I'll be happy then. Good morning for it. feeling just hit my foil with my paddle and probably cooked it. Damn it, dude. That sucks so bad. Alright, so this is definitely one of the more interesting jobs at work, is cutting these paddles. So I'm going to be cutting down this paddle from however long it is to 171, and let's get it done. Cool. Slight twist as you put it in so you get the glue all the way around. Always make sure it's lined up nice and straight. There you go, paddle done. Then you just... Alright, so this is almost like a bit of deja vu, coming down to do the exact same thing again today. So went to the gym this morning and just did like general body strength stuff, and now coming down to do another flat water paddle session. My goal is going to be to get 3Ks in one go. Only difference is now I've got my other paddle because the other one's broken. School of fish. Hey. You. I'm sort of maxing out at 1K, even with the backwash. It's hard work. Okay, so this is the shop. We've got a quiet moment at the moment right now, so it's just about 4:30, close in half an hour. No one here, so I thought I'd just do a quick shop tour, talk you through some of the boards, just give my general thoughts on like what's happening with the sport of foiling at the moment, what I'd recommend for people to get, what boards are for certain things. I honestly think the sport's kind of got to a spot now where it's not like one board does everything. You got to really pick the board for the discipline you're doing and also for what you expect to do. So probably the easiest spot to start is over here, the SMIC equipment. So we've got their older models here, which are like the wing style boards. And still, honestly, if you're like learning to get into wing, or like even if you're just an intermediate winger, they're the perfect board. We've been doing them for really cheap right now, so like they're around $600. So if you're getting into winging, that's definitely what I would recommend, grabbing one of those boards. And then we've got the new Stoker series from SMIC. So the general like change is that they're going much skinnier. So I think most of these boards are around like 19. This one's 19 wide. I actually tried Scotty's one of these for downwinding. It was like a 6.0 version, 85 litre. And was quite a good downwind board actually. I really wanted to use it for getting foot straps, but I found that the foot strap placing was like way too wide for my stance, so it didn't really work out that well. That's why I ended up using Dad's like 5.6 carver, which was better, but that thing is really hard to paddle up, it's so short. Cool, so that's the SMIC boards. This is all like SUP stuff over here, and then we can head over and talk about some of like the prone stuff. So maybe good to talk about these Armstrong boards as well, the mid-lengths. I think they are really sick, to be honest. Like, I'd actually love to prone this thing. I reckon it'd be super easy to get into waves. 38 litres, so a little bit bigger than what I'd normally ride, but yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pricey though, like really expensive. Similar with the Apple Tree stuff here. So yeah, let's just talk about Apple Tree, because this is a board that I have used. I use it for a prone downwind run. It was really sick. They're super stiff, super light. This bottom shape is super unique as well. Like this, it's got like a V here and it's really flat down the bottom. I don't know if it was just when I went, it was a crazy windy day. So like I kept finding that every time I touched down, the thing just bounced straight back up. So would recommend that, thought it was pretty cool. And yeah, also on the pricier side. Then we've got some of these This is an old Sonova board. And then these Axis boards, haven't used them. I've seen Sven, he uses these all the time. I think he's pretty stoked because they're really strong. Probably a little bit heavier, in my opinion, than some of the other options. And they don't have foot strap inserts. But that's not what you're worried about. They're also pretty cool. Then we've got the Sonova range. So basically this board here is almost exactly what I use. My one's 4.5. It's got a slightly different tail design. But couldn't recommend these highly enough. Love the Sonova boards. They're cool, like that they're a different construction, so they're not carbon. This is actually like really good for foil drive. You don't even need to put the little padding bit in the bottom of your foil drive boards because they just pair instantly. So yeah, they've got a couple different models now. That's the Surf. So these ones are slightly wider. And now they've got these Pilot middies, which is interesting. So it's like a longer, skinnier board. And I honestly think for like the majority of people getting into prone foiling, this is the better option because like they're going to paddle way more like a short board and get you into waves way better. And I don't reckon you'd lose that much off the pump. But alternatively, if you're planning to go towing or something, you might want to use like a board more like this because they'll be, yeah, they are going to be better to pump because they're shorter. And so if you're towing, that's probably the better option. Then the apple tree boards. Oh yeah, all of them here. So we've got some of the ones with the foil drive cut out, like this. People have, I know Dave, he's the manager at the shop, he's really been getting into foil driving. He's been frothing on this thing. So cutouts are definitely something I'd love to have a shot. Haven't had a shot yet, but can't wait to give a shot of a cutout board on the foil drive because I think it's going to be really sick. From what I've heard, everyone froths it. Paddles. So good old Cove paddle, that's what I've been using. I had a Blackfish initially, which I thought were really good. They're super light, a bit more flexible than like the Cove paddles and some other options, which actually when you're learning, it's probably a really good thing because you don't hurt your shoulders so much. And then finally, good old downwind boards. This is our whole demo rack. So basically everything from here is boards that you can come in and try and test out before you buy something. That's pretty handy. What else we got? Oh, of course, the best part of the shop, the foil rack. So yeah, code. This is the brand I ride. We got right here the trusty 850. So this is what we used on that up north mission, which is the Desert Winds film, which is why I'm doing these whole vlogs. There's a little poster for it too, tucked away. But yeah, this is like our go-to wing for that one because it was just so versatile. We could use it for everything. And then you got the different fuse length. That's a nice shot. And then all the different tail wings to choose from. At the moment, I have been using, my two go-tos is the 142, which we don't have here, so the smaller one of these. I like that for surfing style stuff. And then I've been using the 120 for when I do downwind racing type things. I've been putting a 1 degree shim in it, which is the best that I've felt so far. Then moving on, we've got Armstrong. These HA wings are like super similar to the Code in my opinion. Like, I'll see if we can compare two similar sizes. I mean, maybe that. You can see like the outline is real similar. They've actually not got a crazy different foil section either in my opinion. Obviously they are going to be different and they'll be different design, but I've tried these foils. I think they feel very similar to the Code as well. I often find the Armstrong slightly a bit more pitchy, but I mean they're great kit too. Sell a lot of them. But then probably our best seller in the shop is Axis. Main reason is because they come with an alley mast. So yeah, alley mast is pretty sick because it makes it so much cheaper. So if you're getting into the sport, it's almost like it's hard to sell someone a kit that costs $4,000 when you can sell them something that's a bit over $2,000. So these guys are really good. Heard lots of good feedback about these ART V2s. Seems like everyone's sort of transitioning towards liking the higher aspect stuff, even for like surf style. I've heard general feedback is that these turn almost as well as the Spitfire, but haven't tried them. I don't know. And then the lift stuff right here. Yeah, I haven't tried that either, but I did have the 120
And when that 120 foil came out, it was the best foil for its day by a long way. But interestingly, they haven't really released much new after that. So I think it was the best foil. I don't think the 120 is the best foil anymore. There's plenty better options, like the 850 is definitely better, and probably these Armstrong HAs. But I haven't tried the Florence range, and I haven't tried the Havocs. So obviously these are the more surf style ones versus the downwind style. So that's a little tour of the shop, just my thoughts. Thought it'd be good to add in there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, stoked.
Go, keep going. That's it. Oh. So I reckon you could even go just a little bit wider than that. Yeah. So we just finished Flatwater Saturday session. It was a good, lots of improvement this week. And now we're going out for the foil drive. We just did some pumping practice, but the goal is to go get some wakes. What a beautiful day, it's so warm. Like I've ever gotten on. 2 people, 1 wake. Woo-hoo. Oh my gosh. Whoa. This is nuts. Mate, down at Swanee Beach, and somehow got the prime car park. You know when you just like drive in, you're like, I'm gonna send it, no chance I get a park, then a car pulled out. Here we are. Got the skimboard ready, let's do it.
Okay, just wrapped up another day at the shop, and my brain is absolutely just all over the place because I've been trying to like reply to emails and message people to get these events organised, and because I'm trying to do like 6 desert wind screenings, basically organising at the same time, it's kind of causing my brain to just combust. So it's good to get out here and do a nice session on the river. So really hoping that we're going to get some boats coming through, but at the moment it's pretty still. There's a crazy current coming through, which basically means like, so if the current's probably like 2 knots, I reckon, which means boats drive at 8 knot GPS normally. So you get like boats coming one way which have a mega wake, and the other direction they're tiny because they're going too slow. So hopefully we get some good ones. If not, I guess it'll just be a flat water session, which is nice on a warm day like this in Perth. Let's do it. I'm getting fitter. I can actually feel it. This is sick. I could not go for this long, this easy before. Oh, I'm frothing. I did not expect that. Just did 1.65 k's of complete flat water pump on the 960. That's definitely my record. Whoa, frothing. I just did my second run and only made 0.9. Turns out, wind in your back, even if it's only like 2 knots, makes a pretty big difference. Went from being like 45% effort to 65, and that's enough to make it way harder. Go boats! Ah! Oh, got a boat. Unfortunately, it's going the wrong way, so it's taking me further away, meaning I'm going to have to pump more. Still sick though, this thing's got a huge wake. We've got to pump all the way back. It's about 1 kilometre. Let's do it. Okay, I didn't make it all the way. My legs just started cramping, so that is what it is. One more paddle up and we'll go back to the police shed. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it.
Do you want to start?
Well, what would I say first?
I'll start.
Okay, you start.
How cool is this? Little cousins putting on a film at a local cinema. All the funds raised are going towards a charity called Ocean Heroes. What we do is take people on the autism spectrum surfing, giving them the thrill of catching a wave, and you know the benefits that extend so much further into their lives. There's going to be a raffle. There's going to be lots of great prizes. We're looking to get as many people down there, buy the tickets. There's going to be some great prizes.
Awesome, yeah, so the first film screening is tomorrow night at Luna on SX in Fremantle, and then the second one's at Camelot in Mosman Park on Friday night.
Get down there.
Yeah, buy the raffle tickets, raise some money for a good cause, and we'll see you there.
You.
Sweet.
Should we watch it, redo?
Yeah,
what do you think? I kind of went a bit rogue at the start.
Yeah.
Should we do? Hey. Hi. Hello. Hi.
All right. Where were we standing last time? Oh no, my shirt's wet.
It's all right. That's right. Doesn't matter.
Hey everyone, welcome to Lunar on SX in Fremantle for the first night screening of Desert Winds. Cool, we're joined here by Steve, who is the OG Foil Project creator. The true beginner of all this.
It's got a lot further than I thought would happen, It's amazing. This is stoked to be here. I'm like really excited for you.
Oh, I'm super excited right now.
Touring Australia with this thing as well, it's amazing.
Can't believe it. So thank you, Steve. It's made a big difference to my life, honestly.
It was a highlight of my time at Scotch, so it was great thing to see this all just turn from something we were doing outside of school hours, just making boards, to this.
Yeah, it's basically like my job at the moment, which is so cool. Like, who would have known? Yeah. But maybe you knew.
Well, we didn't know what was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
We just tried it, and it's I just can't believe how far it's come. It's awesome.
Woo. Thanks, Steve.
No worries.
But I think just finding what your background is and if that's what you want to pursue. And I think it's just